Alright, what's up YouTube? We're back with a video. So I have two more slabs that we're gonna break to do more research with AGS, right? So I have this. Now I have this jolteon. This jolteon was given a grade 5. I got this, I don't know, about 5 years ago from Troll and Toad. Now this card, you know, in my eyes is a nice card. It's got a G swirl on it. It's got a G swirl here, right? So this card is not actually that bad condition, but I don't actually see why this is a 5. Like, I don't know why this card is a 5. Like, I would say it's more, to me, it's more like a 7. I don't know, but we're going to crack it. Now, we do have this one as well. So, I graded this with only graded originally when they first started, and I had this big, thick slab. Now, they don't have this big, thick slab anymore. They have a, I don't know, a more rounder one. And they have the card in these sleeves inside. And I never had any luck, like, selling any of these or whatever. So, you know, it says it's gem mint, right? So we'll put this one to the test as well. And we'll send this one to AGS. You know, Squirtle's a very popular Pokemon. This just looks like rubbish in this sleeve, right? So, Anyway, anything that I have found on eBay, I'm going to tell you about what I'm possibly going to do as well. So after I bought a pristine 10 blue label CGC card, I went on eBay to find an ace slab. And I found a 9, which I think, this is a 9? Like, this is like got super perfect centering. Like, this is... The centering on that card is amazing, right? Absolutely amazing, yeah? Like, something what you send in when it's 2.6mm all the way around the card. I'm looking at it like, this thing is brilliant, right? So, the idea that, is that grade ace card actually, you know, let's say, a 9, right? So, obviously I'm waiting for my payouts to come from eBay. You know, from stuff I've sold, which, you know, hasn't landed yet. So what we're going to do is I'm probably going to buy that slab and I'm going to crack it for the purpose of the video. So anyone who says, oh my god, he's just a hater, well, I think the proof in the pudding needs to be, like, really tested, right? Because it's alright people saying that, you know, this is a 9, but is it a 9? Is it a 10? Like, if someone else is looking at it and saying, well, the card's got perfect centering, you know, the corners and the edges are perfect, what's the actual, like, what's the state of the JoeG spoon, right? Slab breaker. That's what I wrote on it, slab breaker. Right, so anyway, I'm going to basically break it and conduct research, and then if you know the guy that I brought that Pikachu off? I sent him a message on eBay and I said, mate, do not grade with anybody else other than, like, this company. Because if you want a fair result and a real result, like, this is what you're going to get, right? You're going to get a real result. Because a lot of these grading companies have, like, monopolies, right? Like, look at PSA. PSA's bought BGS, SGC. They're buying out all the competition that these companies, you know, that grade or have a threat to their particular model of grading. Now this card got a 5. Like, how did this get a 5? Like, what is it, a bit dirty? Probably a bit of dirt there. It's a nice card. A very nice card this is, you know. It's actually nice. Nice jolteon, right? Now, since when I bought this card from Troll, oh, that's a bit of dirt right there, yeah? Alright, yeah, that's a bit of dirt. We can get that cleaned off. That's alright. We'll get that cleaned off. Clean that off. Oh, a bit of dirt there. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. It's probably a PSA's pizza grease when they was grading the card. Right. Yeah, that's definitely higher than a 5. I'd say that's at least a 6. You may even get a 7 out of that. You might get a 6 or a 7 out of that. But basically when I brought that, what I was saying was the price has appreciated since the time that I bought that. So I paid around £20 for that card, and I think the price of that now raw is like 40. So the grading on this card was free because the price has appreciated it. So we've got another slab for our research purposes. I do have another one, which is an Executor, which is a grade 5. And I always sat there and I was like, how did this get a 5? Like, bro, what's wrong with this? Like, this got a 5? Like, what? So anyway, I've never cracked like this slab. I don't know how it's going to break, but it might shatter, right? It's not the best, right? But I'm going to regrade this and see what happens. So the idea that, this company is AGS is where people are like saying to me. So I was having a chat with somebody and we were saying that, people that are realizing like this company exists, or, is this something, because if PSA like gets lawsuited from buying SGC and Beckett, they might be, oh, my finger slipped there. That was not like the best break on this one. I'll have to probably break this one behind the camera. So listen. So basically, the concept of the grading companies buying out all the monopoly, if they get sued, or Congress or whatever saying like, yo, they're buying all these companies to make a monopoly on these grading companies or whatever, that could make like the prices of those slabs crash, and no one is actually gonna know anything or what. I would say that these slabs are amazingly tough, considering the like a PSA one is breaking in like 2, and that's mad. PSA breaks in 2. The CGC one's breaking 2. I would say these original slabs that only graded made, like, they are really like far superior. Like I cut my finger, obviously slipping, but this plastic is pretty sharp. But it is what it is, mate. We are doing this for research, so I'm not really too bothered. There's a lot of plastic everywhere, so once we got it out like that, that was fine, right? So this obviously sleeve they put it in is okay, but alright, so we're gonna have to cut this, right? So this is how they originally started doing these gradings. Now, nothing against only graders was actually pretty good. I would say, they was a good starting out. I think they actually will survive. I do think they do grade like Funko Pops and stuff. And I got invited to go down there before to, do something. So, they haven't done anything to me. We're just basically regrading this to see if this card actually gets like a Gem Mint 10 with AGS, just for research purposes. So this, we have a couple slabs from them that, we never like kind of sold, because I kind of graded these to sell them to get my money back from the base 2 stuff that I bought, because I kind of just got out of the base 2 stuff what I needed. So all the other stuff was like, oh yeah, we'll sell that. And then it's actually pretty good in there, but we'll actually... Right, there we go. I think we're right. Yeah, this is... To be fair, this is a Gem Mint. This is a Gem Mint squirrel. Are you seeing this? This is amazing, bro. Look at the quality on this. Considering the age of this card, this may get the legendary rank. I don't know if it will, but there's a very, 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 very slight chance that I reckon it will get it. I reckon it actually will get the legendary. So, guys, as always, stay tuned for the next returns. This is, wow, this is amazingly, this is an amazing printed card. What did they actually give this on, this was the most durable. This was actually made on metal as well, so big props to these guys. It was a 95959595 Gem Mint. So they give this a gold Gem Mint. So this is, if this upgrades to a legendary card, anybody that could have bought this off me on eBay could have basically got themselves a free upgraded card. Now, is anyone out there actually like scared to break their slabs or conduct their own research with, AGS? Or is anyone, if you do want to try and do anything like this, or you want to break a PSA slab that you may have that's a 5 or a 4 or a 6 or you know whatever grade, and you're thinking, wait a minute, how is this a 5 or 6? You know, send them in. Use the referral below the video, and you will get 20% off. You save money, right? And you can conduct a test. That's basically what we're saying. So, got a jolteon and a squirtle. Thanks for watching the video, guys. We'll be back in a couple of days, I guess, when these cards come back. The next submission comes back, or the one after. We'll do a video. So I ended up getting one of these Charizard UPCs. I ended up breaking one, and what I did was, you know, I was prepping a submission, right? So this is like the submission that we've got prepped, which is Mr. Stone's Project, Tropical Wind, like Dragonite, or Oricoro EX, yeah? I think this one will get a 10. Gambler, we're going to grade this. We're going to grade SSG for Cheetah, Son Goku, Clefairy, and yeah, obviously there's a space, right? So, you know, Jolteon will go on this one, and the Squirtle. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and we'll see you next time. Peace.